Alright guys, really quickly before the video begins, I just wanted to tell you guys that I am partnered up with Swift Lifestyles for this video. Thank you very much to the guys over at Swift for sponsoring this video. You guys can use my code, which is going to be right here in the video, for 15% off on their store. More details to come at the end of the video. Thank you very much to Swift for sponsoring this video. I hope you guys enjoy this video, because this is a very, very good race coming up. So, hopefully you guys enjoy. Peace. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Trengizy Designs here, post-commentary. This is round 7. We are at Spielberg, or the Styrian Grand Prix in Austria, for this round of my team. I did qualifying a little bit earlier in the month as a live stream, so if you guys haven't gone and checked that out, please, at the end of the video, click on that live stream. I will have it sitting at the end of the video for you guys to go and check out. Very, very good qualifying. We ended up getting pole with our teammate Charles Leclerc right behind us in P2, so another front round lockout for us here at Trengizy Designs. But we are going to run down the entire list as we go. So here is the qualifying order.
Up on pole position with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Bottas, Albon, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Vettel, Norris, Gasly, Sainz, and Nick de Vries, Magnussen, Russell, and Guan Yu Zhou, and Stroll, Latifi, Aitken, Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton, Perez, Ocon, Ricciardo, and Daniel Kvyat completes the grid. That's it.
So as you guys saw there, Lewis Hamilton was actually in 18th position. If you guys remember from my live stream, if you watched it, he got knocked out in Q1 because he did not have a good lap whatsoever. So he is starting all the way down in the grid. Not what we want to see from the 7-time world champion. But we are going to do our tire strategy. We're going to try and match up with what the other guys are going to do. It's very hard to know what they are going to be on for strategy-wise, but we're going to underfuel the car just a little bit because we want to be able to be lighter on our feet at the end of the race instead of heavy on fuel. But we're about to do the formation lap, get the tires up to temperature, get the brakes up to temperature. We do not want to have cold tires here on that first lap. We want to get ahead of Leclerc and Bottas, both of which are on medium compound to start. They are running the winning tire strategy for this race. They are going on mediums at the beginning, leading into softs near the end. They are going to be much faster than us, which means we have to push full pace as hard as we can, qualifying lap after qualifying lap, to get ahead of these guys, get a cushion, so that way we do not lose too much ground once that change happens. Once that pit happens, it is all down to if we can keep that pace and not make mistakes. Now, with that being said, these guys have been extremely quick all weekend. We've been a little bit quicker than them, but it is going to be very, very interesting to see how this works. So as you can see, we're just warming up the tires, warming up the brakes. A couple of times going into corners, you can see I do get on the brakes a little heavy just to make sure that they are warmed up for that first corner. So we are going to get ready for the grid to reform here in a minute. As we get ready, though, you can see I'm getting in the zone down in the bottom right. We know that we are in a must situation right now. We have to win this if we want to stay at all in touch with our teammate, because we know once he's in second, he is going to walk away with it. But 5 lights. Here we go. Sadly, I did not get replay cameras at the end of the video. I did not remember to pick up replay cameras, so it is all on board with me. As we go into the first corner, we lead. Bottas actually overtakes Leclerc in the background. You can see it up in the top left. That is what we are going to go off of for the top 5. So, into turn 3, Bottas, Leclerc, still actually fighting down there in P2. So these guys are really getting into it right here at the beginning. Leclerc now gets by Bottas. Must have gotten into the slipstream and went right past him. But you can see we are really trying to push and get away from these guys. We are going into Actually, we're staying in standard to keep our engine cool. You can see me checking the temperature there. We want to make sure our temperature does not get too high to where we lose power. We do not want that whatsoever. You can see that gap is starting to build just a little bit every couple of corners. Every single second it starts gaining. But you can see we are dropping Bottas in third. He is down at 2.3, but Leclerc is still right there at 1.6. He has the ability to close that gap if he has to. But up in the top right, you can see that handbrake symbol, which I am actually using as my overtake button. So you can see exactly when I switch into overtake and when I hold down that button to try and get some speed going. As you can see, we use it a lot down the first and second straights, third straight as well, because we really want to keep a lot of speed going into the rest of the lap. But we go purple first sector. Now we come up on sector 2. What is it going to be? It is another purple sector. We are going extremely quick right now, trying to get away from Leclerc, who is right behind us at 2.2 seconds. He is trying to keep up, but we are on the faster compound right now. Kevin Magnussen sadly goes out of the session due to what I would guess is terminal damage regarding his motor. We set fastest lap. Best lap is -3 on our Delta, actually. We were 3 seconds faster than the previous lap. These tires are coming into their own, that is for sure. But you can see he closes through that first corner because we do make a mistake in that first corner, so we need to try and make up that ground right now. We're going to try and get a perfect exit. We do. We get back up to around 2.1 seconds out of that corner alone. This is where it comes down to, is corner entry, corner apex, and corner exit. Can we hit these corners perfectly as we come to the extremely high G section right here? These corners are extremely fast. You shift down to 5th, you just flick the car in. You can see the steering wheel is shaking in my hand going through that 5th gear corner. It is definitely intense track. This track is extremely fast and extremely hard to basically stay on. We are slowly inching towards where even on regular corner cutting we are pushing the track limits. I'm trying not to abuse them at this point. It's extremely hard with this, as I was having a little issue trying to figure out just how hard I could push, because it has been a while since I've played this track. So I'm trying to figure out how hard can I flick a car into the corner and still stay within the track bounds and not cut or not end up going wide. So this is basically just me feeling out the track again, and we are 2.7 seconds up going into this higher speed section. Watch that bottom right, you will be able to see just how much my camera starts shaking going through that corner. That tells you how much force feedback my steering wheel is giving me through that corner. That was extremely fun the entire race, to feel the steering wheel start getting loose on me. It was definitely a feeling that I really enjoyed this entire race. But we are heading on to lap number 5, and that gap is sitting right around 3 seconds right now, but we are going to head up this straight, overtake engaged. We are trying to get away, and we are going to skip ahead to lap number 8. We are coming around to right around where everyone is going to start pitting and changing for different tires. So we're going to see who actually pits and who doesn't right now as we come around. Right now, again, 3 seconds, so if our teammate pits behind us, we will get a notification here right about now if he does. Which he does. Teammate is in the pits. He is now on to the softs, so we need to get going. Otherwise, he is going to catch us by the end of his stint on the soft tires. One of his first laps is going to be his fastest lap on that tire. Actually, no, I'm sorry. The first lap, because he's warming the tires up, will not be his fastest lap, but we go purple in the first sector trying to get away, get a gap forming, because he will be coming fairly quickly as he will be making up a lot of ground on everyone else that started on softs. All of our tires are falling away, but we asked to box this lap so that way we can get onto fresh rubber and respond to him changing his rubber this previous lap. So we're going to dive into the pits right now. We're going to get some fresh rubber, and we're going to get back out there and hopefully be able to create a gap between me and him. So into the pits we go. Lando Norris in the McLaren is leading the pack right now. He should be going into first as he comes down this the final straight. Let's wait for him.
Go, go, go.
Where is he? He should be coming right now. There he goes. There is Lando. He is past us now. Is Giovinazzi going to get by us? No, he's not. We are going to get out in front of the racing point. But you can see Russell and Leclerc there in 4th and 5th just traded positions a couple of times. So that is a battle to look out for. Sadly, I don't have replay cams, but that is a battle to look out for. Leclerc now in 4th. Russell fell back to 5th. Russell back up to 4th. These guys are having a back and forth battle. Leclerc now up to 4th. He must have gotten DRS and must have gotten ahead of Russell in that Alfa Romeo. So Leclerc is now in 4th. 2 seconds behind Giovinazzi, who is 3 seconds behind us. So can we get a gap in between us and Leclerc using Giovinazzi as a buffer right now? Norris looks like he is diving into the pits. He is. We're going to go around the outside, and we are going to try and take off. We have DRS from Lando, so that helps propel us down the start-finish straight quicker than normal as well, because we have the DRS advantage. So going through turn 1, perfect execution. We have around 5 seconds of a gap right now between us and Leclerc. Can we keep that? We will have to find out, because as these laps start ticking down, I have a feeling he is going to get quicker and quicker and start gaining more and more time on us, which is kind of scary to think because I know how extremely fast he is on those soft compound tires. Right now we're doing a great job keeping it right around where we had him as we came out of the pits, so we are doing a really good job right now, but we cannot afford to start making mistakes and risk letting him close in even more. But with that being said, we are going to start trying to click these laps off as smooth and as fast as we can, because we are on the slower tire. So we're going to find out just how much faster he is going to be than us. We come across the line. We get fastest lap on the medium tires, but Leclerc goes faster. Leclerc's tires are warming up. They are the faster compound tires right now as it stands. This track has evolved a lot, and it is showing now. So as these laps tick by, what is that gap? 4.8 as we cross the line. What is it going to be? Does he go faster than his previous? No, he does not. This lap he stays where he was on that timetable. But we're going to start skipping through these laps, because this is where that prime time of his tires are right now, is this last half of the race. He has to push everything he has in order to try and catch us, and I know he's going to be doing that. Overtake down the start-finish straight. 4.1 seconds is the gap, and he goes faster. He is on flyer after flyer lap times right now, and it is actually getting into my head, because look at this. Lap 16, the gap is now down to 2.5 seconds. He has closed up 2.5 seconds. Or 2 seconds, I'm sorry, 2 seconds to us. He has closed that much. There is the audio cue telling me you have 2.5 seconds in between you and your teammate. You need to go. We are on lap 17, heading on to lap 18 at the end of this lap. We go purple first sector. Can we get away from Leclerc? We have some oversteer coming out of that turn 3. That is not the exit that we wanted. We wanted a smooth exit. What is that gap now? That gap is 2.6. Steady right now. Steady at 2.6. Can we keep him right here at 2.6, 2.7? It's starting to drop again. He got really good exit out of that corner on those softer tires. He's closing that gap too throughout this lap. Look at that, 2.4 right now. 2.3, 2.2. He's closing. He's closing quickly. We're heading on to the final lap. This is the final corner before the final lap. Can we stay ahead, or will we make a mistake? We cannot make a mistake. He is right there. We cannot make that mistake of giving away this win right now. He's 2 seconds. He's out of DRS. He will not have DRS on us at any point during this lap because of that gap. There's 3 DRS zones. We just went through one. Here comes the second one right there. That's the second DRS zone. He doesn't have it. He's at 2 seconds, but he's closing quickly. This is where it started getting in my head. He might actually get me. 1.7 is the gap right now. 1.7 is the gap. That gap was at 5 seconds just a couple laps ago. 1.2, 1.1. He is on us now. Look at that bottom left. He is going through Sector 2 right now with us. We are at an all-out sprint into that final corner. 1.2, 1.17, 1.6. He is getting ever so closer as we come to the final corner. Is he going to get DRS? It does not look like it. 1.1, we break the toe, so that way he cannot tow us. And we get the victory, but by what margin? I want to say that it was 1 second, just over 1 second. You saw right down in the bottom right-hand corner, I started clapping at the end up because I did not expect him to get that close to us. He had me nervous. I thought he was going to catch me. Give it another couple of laps, he would have gotten me. You can see in my face, I was like, wow, that was way too close. We had to win this. We had to win if we wanted to keep this championship alive. Take a drink of water because I needed it. That actually made me focus a lot more than we thought. But with that, we keep the championship alive. Round 7 of this championship. We gain ground again after losing it in the previous race. So, with that being said, we are probably right around 4 points out of the lead of the championship. If we win next round, round 8, if we win that, we will have the championship lead. But, again, what is the margin between me and Leclerc? Your top podium was me, Leclerc, and Valtteri Bottas. I want to say that gap was just over a second, like I said.
Let's see what effect
it was 1.02 of a second. Wow, that was a close finish. You can see me shaking my head because I knew that that was extremely close for what it was. Look at the track evolution as the track got rubbered in and it got worked in. That is a 104.7 on soft, slick tires. My 105.1 was my fastest time on softs. No, I'm sorry, my fastest time on mediums at the end up of the race. If I was on softs, that would have been much faster. But that is round number 7 here in Styria, the Austrian Grand Prix. What a race, what an event that this was. You can see just how hard I had to actually push and abusing track limits coming through that final couple of corners, but we fixed that throughout the race and stopped abusing it as much. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. We're gonna have the intro here in a second, but you can see my code right there on the right side of the screen. That is my code for Swift, 15% off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, because I know for a fact that I sure did, and you do not want to miss round number 8. You do not want to miss that one, because with how this was, I want to say round 8 at Silverstone will be even better. Do not go anywhere. We will see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, Trangeezy Designs here. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed it. It lets me know that you guys like seeing this type of video, seeing different things. It lets me know what you guys want to see. Believe it or not, the more you like, the more you watch, it lets me know what you guys want to watch. It lets me know what to post on my channel, so that way you guys enjoy my channel more. Subscribe, like, all that stuff. But before you go, this video is sponsored by Swift Lifestyles. These guys are absolutely amazing. They have some gear. Right now they only have the t-shirts, but these are probably the best t-shirts for gaming. Extremely light fabric, really breathable. They really don't make you feel hot while you're gaming, especially in some high intensity situations like this race was. They have supplements for you guys, daily vitamins that you can take that have a lot of vitamins that you actually need in order to have good eyesight, good brain function, everything like that. Extremely clean, no chalky taste, no chalky aftertaste, no nothing like that. I was actually using this. I was using their reaction powder supplement. This reaction supplement helps with focus, reaction, and energy. And I tell you what, it really did help, and I can attest to that, because this is a day later now, because my other outro decided to get corrupted. So, I can attest to it actually does work, and I have actually never had a supplement that works as well as this one does. Extremely clean, like I said, there was no crash whatsoever from the energy portion of it, but please go and check them out using my code, which is right above me right now as we speak. That is TDesigns15. If you use that at checkout, you will have 15% off everything in the store that they have. I definitely recommend the t-shirts. They fit extremely well, extremely comfortable. It is absolutely amazing to have. But go and check them out, guys. They are amazing people to work with. They really get things out quickly. So go and check out Swift. Link is in the description below. And hopefully you guys enjoy their products as much as I am right now, because trust me, I absolutely love this. Hopefully they make a hoodie soon. I tell you what, I would love a hoodie from these guys. But thank you guys for watching the video. Big thank you to Swift for this opportunity of working with them and partnering with them. We will talk to you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.